Hey you! Welcome back to the Rankers. Today we are ranking the UK's purest chocolate. That's right, it's only chocolate here and maybe a little bit of American chocolate as well. So without further ado, let's get ranking together, watching each other doing it.
Yeah.
Let's go basic.
Okay, how's
And not palate
dairy milk?
destroying.
As basic as dairy milk.
It's the most popular.
It's a classic.
It's a baseline.
classic.
It's pretty
Dairy
good.
milk.
I'm gonna have my own bar. I'm gonna actually cut into my own bar.
You could have gone in the middle.
I don't want to go in the middle.
That was weird. He also exhaled a lot into my face through his nose. That's fucked up.
Cadbury's is so creamy.
It's so smooth.
Tasty, tasty milk chocolate.
This is gonna be such
Fills
a
your
hard-
mouth. Such a rich,
It's so gonna fill
rich
my
mouthful.
I think it gives it, because like stuff like Galaxy and things like that have like all sweet all the way through.
Very sweet, yeah.
Dairy milk has that very slight like texture to it, right in the back. I love it.
It's lovely. I might have to go for an A on
This
this.
is the gold standard of chocolate
Wow.
in the UK.
Cadbury's
Everyone
know
can
how to
enjoy.
mass-produce chocolate, don't they?
Oh,
They've got it down to a
yeah.
fine
I think
art.
so. Where are we going?
Hey.
A.
Hey!
Hey! Oh, what's this coming in? It's an Aero. I know it says Sharo. It's because you meant to share it, which I guess we will actually today.
Well, we're going
Peel.
to. Normally,
So-
I wouldn't.
It's all about texture. And the texture is actually wonderful. It's like little bubbles.
Thanks.
Very, very fine. I can't hold it very steady. It's melting.
It's hard not to put this as an A as well in my head.
It's more malty flavour.
There is
Yeah, way
there is
more malty.
a stronger punch to it, but it's that lightness that kind
What's
of like.
that one?
What frustrates me about this in general,
that
and I don't think it brings it down a level, but I want more of it because there's that airiness.
The air that comes out, yeah.
So as
I don't like the bubbles, if I'm honest.
You don't
with
like the
on a
bubbles?
marketing tactic. Oh, you don't think so?
It's all right. I prefer it in its mint form, and it also needs to be
Okay.
cold because otherwise you get this like
We're in
meltiness.
a kind of room temperature. Room temperature being what, 25, 27.
It's like
This is a
27,
hot room.
yeah.
It feels
Yeah.
quite warm in here today.
So where are we going with this?
Can we just also discuss where you would normally keep the chocolate? Are you a larder
Cupboard.
cupboard kind of person?
Some chocolate I would
Fridge.
put in the fridge, but the thing about the fridge, it's much for me like when you put chocolate pieces in ice cream. If it's too cold, you can't get the full flavour of the
Yeah.
It
chocolate.
depends what it is.
Yeah.
You're right. But I think if you keep it in the fridge, when you take it out, it's almost like you just leave it on side for a minute.
Oh, okay, let
Maybe
it get to room
but
temperature.
it still needs to be. You need that.
Yeah, you do want to snap.
You need that little snap.
I think that these as well could really benefit from the fridge because it already has a loose texture. You put dairy milk in the fridge and it's rock solid when you take it out.
Yeah, it hurts.
It's a lot of work.
Fridges aside.
I'm more fridge than cupboard.
You're frigid.
I'm fridges.
Okay, where are we putting Aero? Regular old Aero.
It's hard not to put it in A, but are you saying B?
No, I mean,
It's very
I'm
good.
AB. What do you think?
I'm A. Aero
There's so many good ones.
an A.
Hey! Do we want to follow Aero up with Aero Mint?
Yeah, we should get this out
So
the way.
we're in with the Aero, so it's still the same light, bubbly texture.
You can argue
but
it's not a pure chocolate.
Would you
We
not
could.
say that?
We've got a couple. So we've got white chocolates in here. We've got caramel-based chocolates, and we also
Yeah.
have orange-flavored chocolates. But what we said is we don't want anything with nougat in it, anything with nuts in it,
different texture.
anything that's going to exactly.
There's a different ranking
depart
for
from
those.
that. Yeah.
Are you a big fan of mint?
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Aero mint. For me, like
Grab
I
yourself a
wouldn't
little
buy a
chunk.
regular Aero. I would
I
buy.
really like the colour of this.
I would buy Cadbury's or Aero mint if I
I
had
can
to.
smell the mint from here.
Yeah.
yeah.
Very
Green,
strong.
vivid, strong. Oh,
Lovely.
it's great. It's great mint chocolate.
I
I'm
assume
going to
it's
be
also...
brave and have another little.
Right, it just wants colour.
It's good. It melts in your mouth.
He's a chocolate eater, isn't he?
I like chocolate.
He loves chocolate.
I was waiting
So-
for this challenge. I was waiting for this. Then I'm gone.
I imagine, for how light the green is, they're using white chocolate in the middle.
Really?
I don't know.
Well, they could just have chocolate with less cocoa mass in it.
I
yeah.
guess.
You mean like flavoured?
Yeah. It's going to be less cocoa mass, isn't it?
It's an A as well, right?
Yeah, I think
It's
so.
going to be in the A again.
It's an A.
It's an A! Let's try
Okay, interesting.
Caramac! Now, when was the last time you had a Caramac?
I don't really opt for these at all.
I don't think I've had one of these.
Last time I went swimming when I was like 15. Crack that son of a bitch!
There's a beige caramelly colour to it.
That's a caramelly colour.
Now, what I immediately noticed from this is kind of like a
Gritty.
almost a dense, gritty sugariness to it.
I don't like it.
It tastes really weird after
It's
the mint.
rich. It's very rich.
Too much for me.
It wouldn't be my go-to. I would probably say C.
It's too gritty. I'd say it's a D.
It's nice, but I don't think I could. This is why it's so thin, I imagine. It's because
So strong.
It's dense. It's got like that white chocolate like heaviness to it as well. you know? Am I talking out my ass?
Yeah.
No, you're right. No, I think you're right. I'm just
I am,
examining
mate.
it in my mouth. I think D.
Yeah, I'm a D.
Put it in D then.
Alright.
Okay, Karamak. I'll tell you what I prefer to Karamak, which is in a similar vein, is those gold bars.
Right,
You know, those
yes.
gold bars with a biscuit in them.
Yeah, I know the ones.
Those are
Those are
similar.
better. I reckon we just play with all the textures of dairy milk
Oh boy.
and just have a twirl.
Oh god.
Break me off some twirl, baby.
So this is essentially a finger of chocolate that on the inside, interestingly, is like curls of chocolate. So it's like all
It's like an enrobed flake.
just had the whole half.
Lovely. Really nice.
Dairy milk again.
It does taste slightly different.
Whoops.
You can taste it as dairy milk. Go on, mate. Go on, mate. You've only had 20 bowls of cereal. Go on. Go on. It's just going to melt otherwise.
It's
Go
just
on.
going to melt otherwise.
Go on. In one.
Oh no. You love chocolate.
You love a twirl.
He does. So where are we putting this one then? Does the texture difference give it a
It's
little
really
edge?
good. I don't know.
It's going in A.
It kind of is. It kind of
Has to go an A.
Why are we doing
We
this?
love chocolate.
Why are we ranking any of these?
Don't worry, there'll be one that is an A for sure.
12.
Caramel.
A.
Terry chocolate orange. Let's mix those flavours up.
All right, so this is our
Have
first
you eaten the whole thing?
Terry's chocolate orange.
Yeah.
Very loved in this country.
Oh, I
They
love a
traditionally
Terry's
come
chocolate
in a circle, which looks like an orange. It's crazy, and it's even got the segments. So you have to bang it on a hard surface, and all the
I'm
segments.
almost annoyed that we didn't have the.
I know.
That's a real display in it. It's a real.
Also,
It's easy to put on a
But it's
wall.
fine. This is easy to slap on a wall.
they're also really not that common, Terry's chocolate orange, outside of the UK. You know that? Like Europe.
Oh, wow.
Like it's not Europe-wide. I'd S tier Terry's, personally.
To be honest.
Oh, it's a fucking S tier, isn't
You
it?
think so?
All the way up.
It is
It's an
good,
S
isn't it?
tier.
Take it to the top.
To the top.
Do you like
top.
Terry's as well, Craig?
They're my favourite chocolate.
Nice.
All right, our first S tier, 1 of 3. We are limiting ourselves on S tier, but there it is. Pride of place.
It is one of your 5 a day, so that
It's
is.
an orange.
Yeah, orange is citrus.
Right, slam us back down to earth with Chris Trott's favourite chocolate.
It's not. It's not my favourite.
Hornbill.
I went
believe
through
that-
a
is
really
this-
strong period.
Tell the story of why this is your favourite chocolate.
So when I was a kid, I really got into dark chocolate because I liked really strong flavours. And it's one of those things my mum noticed, and I started getting a lot of Bourneville, like a ton of it. So much so that I have very much gone off it. But, you know, you try and bless her.
So this is just very dark chocolate, and this
Very,
is
very
this is
dark.
before the
don't think it's very, very
popularisation
dark.
of like.
It's not super dark.
No, it's not that dark.
It's a milky dark.
Yeah.
It's before the popularisation of like really high cocoa chocolate that people like.
Again, I think I remember a time when it wasn't owned by Cadbury's.
Well, Bourneville, I believe, is the name of the road
Where Cadbury's comes from.
where Cadbury's is. Yeah.
Maybe
So
I'm
that
wrong
might
there.
be misremember. It's quite
Really-
nice.
It's nice, but it's strong.
I love it.
It's nice, isn't
I
it?
love Bourneville.
Where would you
That means
put it
it's-
though?
I put that like a B for Bourneville.
I'd put B. So we're going to go with B for this one.
B for Bourneville.
It's tasty.
There it is.
Enjoyable chocolate. Well, should we go for something a bit more classy, if you will?
Very classy
bit
here. Ooh.
Creamy, a bit
Something
more.
from across the continent, from
we
across
have,
the pond.
We have
A
an
little
individual
pond.
bar here.
We have an individual bar,
So
we don't
let's
have to
just
open
take
it
a-
up.
This is
Little slice.
Lindor.
Oh, I used to love going into
Take
Tesco's,
yourself a segment.
picking
pop
up one
it
of
off some.
these.
So this is milk
Take
chocolate
a
with a
pop.
smoother chocolate
Yeah,
filling.
the inside is smooth.
Pop a slice off.
God.
This is rich. This one is a very rich, chalky,
It's
irresistibly
just
sweet.
amazing.
It's because the insides kind of melt. It's kind of like it's like a cream, isn't it?
I love them in their spherical form.
Yep.
I have to put that in an S tier.
I would actually put this in S tier.
Lint.
Very rich
The
chocolate,
best.
but it's an S.
The Kinder love the Lind. That's terrible.
There we go. The S tier is taken all the way to the top.
yes!
They did it! They made it!
As with our previous video, we've set the most recent rule of S tier can only have 3 things in it. I'm looking at what's left and I'm thinking that's going to be a hotly contested tier.
Very hotly contested. Things can shift around and might.
Next chocolate.
Let's have a different version of
Not
the
more
same
the
thing.
same Cadbury's chocolate. I
Flake.
brought this up when we were looking at the rankings. It's just
It's
Cadbury's.
just all dairy.
This is a twirl without a robe.
This is a circumcised twirl.
Oh God, break it off. It's so messy. I don't buy these specifically because they're messy. I don't even feel like I need to eat this. Because the twirl is so similar to
The
it.
flake changed the texture. Do it.
It's so similar to the twirl.
There's something about a flake though that is A bit different to a twirl.
To me,
Yeah,
that tastes
it's messy.
slightly sweeter, slightly
It is
sugarier
messy.
than
I'm not going to buy one because they're messy.
Yeah. Have you ever had a snowflake?
Yeah, they're good.
The snowflake was a limited edition version of a flake that had white chocolate on the
Oh,
inside,
yes.
milk on the outside.
Yes.
They were fan-bloody-tastic.
Yes.
It's got to go next to 12, isn't it? Back at
It's
8.
got a corn, eh?
No,
Well, do we take it down? We take it down to
Take it
B
down because
because
it's
of
hard
its-
to eat.
It's harder to eat.
I
Let's get
guess
specific
so.
here because we
We
have
do
to.
have to be specific, you're right. Oh, but
Basically,
flake in a
like-
whippy. There's so many good memories with a flake. You put it in a whippy.
I'm saying B though, Trot.
Fine.
I know what you're saying. You mean
Have you ever seen a twirl in a whippy?
that's if they've run out of flakes, yeah.
Hey, do you like Cadbury's? Because I've got a whisper for you.
Fuck off. I don't want to eat this one.
This one tastes different.
I don't like Whispers.
Whispers
People are always
are
like, oh,
amazing.
Whisper Golds are the greatest thing. Why?
Whisper Gold is
So this is
amazing.
kind of like an arrow.
But
but
Whisper
it's-
Gold has caramel in it. It doesn't.
Oh, the
count as
Whisper
chocolate.
Gold doesn't
It's a
count.
Cadbury's Aero, isn't it?
Cadbury's arrow has got
It's
tighter
better
bubbles.
than an Aero.
Why is it better? Oh my god, that's such a huge chunk of
I
chocolate.
don't need it. I know what this is like.
God, that was a huge amount of Whisper you just ate.
Whispers are great.
Yeah,
I don't need to eat. Whisper is A.
it's A for me too.
It's A.
Sorry,
it,
Alex.
it could be an S, but you
Yeah,
know,
it's gonna have to be A then. I would
It's
take
gonna be an
I
A.
would take a twirl over a Whisper. Would you?
No, Whisper. Hey!
I kind of like Ross's enthusiasm for it.
He really does love it.
I was
Whispers
alright.
are great.
Don't worry, Ross. I think we can go lower.
We
We can go
We
lower.
can go lower.
We can go lower. We will.
Hershey's.
Two different kinds, both of them shit.
Oh god, I hate this chocolate so much.
I need to taste it again.
Has it been improved?
Well, I'm gonna
I
make
would
a
say-
bet before you even try
I would
these.
say this. I mean,
You're
I
gonna like
don't-
that more.
I feel like we shouldn't include it because of the bits in there.
got
But we
cookies.
will because we're doing this.
It's only because we struggled to find this.
Initially.
God.
But we found it.
Then Ross rode over
When was,
to
the last, when
America.
was the first time you had Hershey's chocolate?
I have such a strong
America?
memory. In America, in Florida.
Yep.
I was in a car and we got it at a garage.
Oh God.
And I was like, someone was like, try this.
A gas station,
It's like
by the way.
American chocolate Hershey's. I remember putting it in my mouth and thinking that I'd already thrown up because it tasted like vomit.
Yeah.
What is it
I
about
hate
her?
Hershey's so much.
It's such a weird flavour. So you gotta remember,
Straight away it convinces you, and then
we grew up, like many Europeans, living our life thinking the Americans had it the best.
Yeah, like it was the dream, right?
Yeah, yeah. And
Oh, I hate the aftertaste.
you'd see like Hershey's Kisses and people talking about, oh, this chocolate, the American candy, it's so good.
oh.
And then you try their chocolate and you're like, ugh,
We had it good here all
the
along.
Europeans have it so good.
Oh, it's horrible. I hate it. I hate Hershey's chocolate. If you eat and enjoy it, I don't know what's wrong with you. You need to have Cadbury's chocolate. It's so much better. I feel sorry for you if that's what you have to have. But there are other options, and like Nestle's a better option every time. There's no
loves it.
chocolate bar here that I probably wouldn't put A or S. Apart from Hershey's, which is, dead last. I would put it off the board.
Let's slam right back up with one of these two. Which one? Which one do you guys want to try?
Ooh, neither of which
Bring
I
me up
remember
with-
having.
Let's try Tony's. I've never tried Tony's
Never tried
chocolate.
Tony's. Now,
This chocolate has become highly popular over the last
Why?
few
I'll
years.
point out why I've never tried it. Is because it's overpriced.
this has a mission behind it.
Yeah, so not to overshill, because I do think this is very much part of their marketing, because whenever you hear about Tony's, people always follow up with this. But
I exist to end slavery in the chocolate industry. My mission is to make 100% slave-free the norm in chocolate.
Okay, so,
So
it's that's why it's more expensive because
It's
it's all fair
impactful.
trade.
it's meant to be as ethically made as possible. And I'm not disputing that, but I am saying that I've noticed that where they sell Tony's Chocolonely, part of the stipulation for when you sell it is they supply you with a sign that has their mission on it. Now, for me,
That's a-
that
they're using that
is
as a marketing point,
a
but like-
marketing requirement. However,
It has to justify the cost because if they are
Exactly.
paying more for the chocolate, which is fair enough,
yeah.
it will cost more. But like again, that's a big turn off. If you don't know that information, you just see the price. You're like, whoa.
I'm going to show you the whole bar because it's interesting. It's all higgity-piggity, higgity-piggity.
I'd say it contends with Cadbury quite well.
It's
Part of
pretty.
the price line.
personally, I wouldn't go to S tier.
I think
What do you
it's A. I think it's A.
It's definitely an
Definitely
A.
A.
Look at the original Willy Wonka bars.
Yeah.
It's that. They've mimicked it.
I think that's good. It's a
a smart way
nostalgic
of doing
thing.
it.
It's a smart way of doing it. It's like
It's playing on your nostalgia there.
Hey,
Tony!
hey,
Okay, I want to do this one next because this is a real contender for excellent chocolate as well.
Okay.
It's Milka.
Milk.
oh, it's Milka.
This looks fresh. I
Yeah.
don't know why.
It's colours.
Packaging.
Purple seems to be a running theme, isn't it?
Well, it's Cadbury's, isn't it?
Whoa!
You son of a bitch, Arrow. You're meant to be light. Very classic looking little block. It's just got milk on it. That's delicious.
You've not had this one before.
I don't remember having it, but
Oh.
maybe I did. It's
I haven't had
cool.
it in a long time. It's great.
It's so smooth and silky.
Very creamy.
The aftertaste is very nice. That's giving Tony a run for his money.
I would say this is almost S tier.
Yeah.
Should
I
we
mean,
rate
I'd
S tier?
like to put at least either Tony's or Milka in S tier.
I'd like
think
to
that's-
S tier this one.
I think
feel like
this could be
one's-
S tier because it's really creamy, really tasty.
I feel dignified
Not too
eating
rich, not too rich straight away.
it. Do you feel dignified eating it?
Yeah.
Dignified.
It feels like a cleaner way to eat chocolate. I don't know
Yeah.
why.
It's because it's thinner.
There are some excellent versions of Tony's, I will say.
We have another piece.
There's also excellent versions of Milka.
He's gone
I
for
don't
another
know.
slice. He's gone for a second slice.
Let's put this up for now.
Oh,
Yeah,
Until it's
okay.
contested. S tier!
Huzzah!
S tier.
Next one is a classic.
Whoa.
Everyone knows it. It's Milky Bar, which of course is tasty white chocolate. I mean, remember the tiny bars we used to have? They were
Yep.
much bigger than this. They were flat. They
Yeah,
were just
and they
a
had
bit
foil
Quite
wrap.
a tall one. I love
Yeah.
the foil wrap. That
And then they
felt
had the
so.
cardboard.
There was like a,
Yeah.
but then also you were like, it's almost gone, and then
Yeah,
it goes really quickly.
You'd never choose it as a kid because it felt so. Wait,
Little.
hold on, is that that's just straight up Milky Bar? Is it? That's not got the biscuit.
No,
in
this
it.
is like got little shapes to it.
The Milky Bar kid is strong and tough. Oh, Chris Trot.
Classic white chocolate, but there's something creamier.
I love this one so much.
I love Milky Bar.
I forgot
Really
how
moreish.
much I like Milky Bar.
It's delicious, isn't it? We had the Milky Bar yogurts.
Yeah,
my God,
yeah,
those
the
are
yogurts. Yeah,
Fuck.
it's really
S
good.
tier?
It's so much higher sweetness. I
mean,
wonder
they
that's why it's
kinda
so
are.
thin.
They're kind of up an S tier. What's better?
Milky Bar's better than Lindt, I think.
Uh-oh.
Jesus. Sign.
Oh,
It's a
no.
sign. Bring down Lindt. Well, Lindt, no.
I've got mild psionic powers.
I reckon I could bring Terry's Chocolate Orange down before I bring Lindor down.
Do we break our golden rule and start just chucking them in S tier? This was the danger. All of these are so tasty that we're very top heavy.
I love chocolate.
But I love chocolate too.
I say we break the rule.
We're going to break the rule?
Put it up
Put it in
there.
S. Put it in S.
Holy
Break
shit.
the rule.
Break the rule.
This might happen again though, that's the problem.
Look,
It's one rule for them and one rule for this.
That's
Yeah.
the Milky Bar kid.
Boris Johnson of chocolate. Up it goes.
there it is. I don't want it to remember that it has that.
No, try not to.
Let's try this one, which is a Smith's choice here. Green and Black's organic
Very,
chocolate.
very
Of course.
nice.
I don't think I've ever had this one.
I haven't had it in ages. It's not really my choice because I love it. It's more my choice just because it's in a lot of
It's
supermarkets.
prolific.
Yeah, it's very popular.
So taste of this Green and Black's organic chocolate. I don't know if I like the taste of it.
I don't like it because there's not enough sugar.
Maybe that's it.
It's very bitter.
I think I'd put this in D.
Yeah, I would D this.
Do you know what I mean?
It's one off being vommy.
Maybe we've been spoilt by the tasty, like higher sweet level of like Milky Bar.
I think we have, but I'd agree. I don't like it. So
There's
we're
a
putting
taste
that
to it, it's
next
not
to
quite-
Caramac.
I
Yeah.
think so.
I think
Oh,
they're,
well.
they're equally bad for similar reasons, or different reasons.
I don't think I'd go for it.
I might TC after this one. You know the cheeseburger challenge?
Yeah? Or you're gonna tactical vomit?
That could be that's going to be a members video. Me going to town on myself in that toilet in a minute.
God.
Hey guys, we have Kinder chocolate here.
Here it is.
We know what Kinder is. It's
children.
it's a popular like German European chocolate, like a nice milk chocolate with
It's lovely.
like a very creamy white chocolate on the inside.
Soft. That soft inner that really does it.
It's really good.
Yeah, it's not really like the chocolate. It's good,
sweet.
right? It's the combination. It's
It's
the.
creamy.
Oh, Ross is going into a coma. He's had a lot of chocolate.
There's a little bit left.
Good.
in that
I'm
one.
okay for more.
Go on, a little bit. Finish that one off.
May as well then, because we are here. My dad worked in Germany a lot as a child, and this
He
was
worked in Germany
my
as a
God.
child.
well, I was a
Wait,
child.
he was working as a child?
I was a child.
Right.
Yeah. So as a kid, I had this a
He
lot.
was
and it's
forced to
like-
work as a child in
I was
Germany.
like, this is great. Yeah, he's a child.
Please, that's how I pray. That's how he used to work in Germany.
No,
as
he was a soldier.
I would put that in A with Tony.
I'd put it in A. I'd even potentially S it, but I feel
crazy.
pretty sick now. So like that
It's
is.
an A for me.
It's an A
I don't
for
know
Ross.
if it's an S. It's still good, but also I've had a lot in my lifetime.
Yeah.
Too much to want more.
Well, Kinder, you get an A from me.
Hey, El Clasico
Galaxy. Now it's the...
That is
Otherwise known as
That's
Dove.
Dove, yeah.
Otherwise
This
known
is
as Dove. Yeah.
This is the competitors of Cadbury's. It's got a very different flavour to it.
It does.
Equally nice, I'd say.
So I read that when they were developing Galaxy, when Mars was developing Galaxy, they were trying to create a creamier chocolate than Cadbury. That's what they were looking for.
I think they succeeded.
Good mouthfeel.
It's such a unique taste, but it's also really, really nice.
Undoubtedly an A.
Oh,
What isn't an A? Everything was pretty much
It's
been an
almost
A.
like when I taste that versus. Don't worry, you're going to be throwing this all up. When I have this compared to the previous chocolate we had, it's almost got like a coconutty aftertaste.
Oh, really?
Which I've never noticed
That's
on
weird.
its own before.
I've not.
And I think it's because I've had too much chocolate.
Are you guys not feeling this?
I'm all right.
I'm feeling a bit rough.
I had a lifetime of eating chocolate. All right, A?
A it is.
A.
It's hard to really differentiate against some of these guys because they're really good and tasty and they're all chocolate. There are some people who really dislike Galaxy versus other chocolates. Right, Yorkies, last one.
This is it.
Here we go.
These have got smaller, haven't they?
They have got smaller, but
It's so
I'm
the
okay with
girls
that.
can fit them in their hands.
Oh no, go ahead. Whoa.
I'll be honest, right now I'm happy that it's smaller.
So the reason we were
yeah,
very
in the
sexist
scheme of
just
things.
then is because we were mocking the marketing campaign of it's not for girls, and they made a whole thing of like.
Why would you
Before
ever-
the UK got all fucking woke about 15 years ago, they started releasing Yorkies and they're like, oh, it's Yorkies, it's not for girls.
It does
Then they
seem
actually started
really
making a
odd
pink
though, doesn't
one.
it?
They
To
want-
completely alienate 50%
Well, I
of the
don't know,
It
market.
doesn't alienate though because it taunts
And then they go, oh, I've got to have one because.
eating.
But then
Yeah.
it's just like, you might just be like, oh, I'm not bothered with them.
No, exactly. Yeah, that's
just odd. It's an odd
That would be the
play.
sensible, reasonable thing to do, Ross. And
Unless they just wanted the press.
Yeah, I think so. So do I have to eat this? Do I have
Oh.
to? Can I have like a tiny bit?
Are you a professional ranker or not?
I don't like Yorkies very much.
I do. I liked it better when it was just my gender though. I'd put that in like a BC.
I'm putting it C.
It's
Okay.
fine. BC.
It's passable.
C or B.
I wouldn't choose this over any of those good ones.
Yeah, C.
The final one is a C.
Take it to the limit.
But wait!
What? We missed an important one.
Hold on,
and
that to
gentlemen.
me looks like the gold standard of marking inflation.
It's Freddo.
Goddamn Freddo.
We haven't seen a Freddo in years.
Oh, I can't wait to pop open a Freddo and eat a whole Freddo.
I'm not gonna get a whole
You're gonna
Pop
have to
that
have
frog
a
in your
whole
mouth.
I don't
Freddo.
want a frog in my
Pop that
Here
mouth.
frog.
comes the Freddo.
I don't want a frog in my mouth.
Do we know how much a Freddo is today?
25p?
30 pence. Which is a whopping 200% increase on the 90s figure, which was 10p.
It's
in the
melting
shape of a,
very quickly out of my hand.
yeah, it's in the shape of a frog. It's tasty. It was 10p. Now it's 30p.
How?
The kids are done for, aren't they? We've had all of that chocolate. We tried to keep it to a minimum. We had little bites here and there, but it's still quite a lot of chocolate. And also we did the cereal thing today. That's a different video, so hopefully you can go back there and check that one out maybe when we're in a different state. So yeah, so if you agree with this, let us know in the comments. If you disagree, just say it in the comments too. Which way would you put yours? Have we messed up? Would you put Aero in F?
Come join our YouTube members only video where you get to see our individual rankings.
Indeed.
Until
My
then,
members video just be me puking.
it can be that too.
It
And a
could
bit of
be.
puke.
It could be.
Thanks for liking, thanks for subscribing. Please share this with your friends, your families, and your foes as well. And we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Bye.
Go on then.
Go on, treat yourself! Oh, good. Oh, Freddo. I really regret having the Freddo. It's really... Happy Freddo.